My people, what's good? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Patala FC. We are within. And yeah, I know it's crazy. You guys saw the title and you're like, since when does Patala drop any information that's not Chelsea related? I know. Why it triggered me, guys, that Arteta has signed a 3-year deal which leaves him or secures him at the Arsenal until 2027, which means Arteta would have stayed from 2019 to 2027, which is 8 years, which could be extended further, which could go to a decade now. One thing I have to respect about Arsenal, yes, I'm even wearing a Chelsea shirt as I speak Arsenal. No banter, all seriousness, because I have watched football across, and I don't just watch Chelsea, guys. I know I only review Chelsea, but I do watch everyone in the Premier League especially. So with regards to Arsenal, what I respect about this deal in particular is that Arsenal are keeping their DNA. And that's what I want to speak on today. DNA of clubs. You know, there's success when it comes to clubs. And then there's the DNA of how your club operated in their success. And Arsenal are trusting what they've always trusted. And that, for me, I want to applaud. I want to applaud Arsenal for that. I really respect that angle. In terms of Arsenal have always played clean, possession football, rapid football through midfield. There's the elements of Arsenal's game that have never gone anywhere. Through Wenger's era, through the headaches after Wenger, Unai Emery tried to change it a bit, but Arsenal have reverted to what we've always known Arsenal to be. And to give Arsenal the respect, because they gave me at least the platform to speak about this, we can jump. Firstly, let me just speak on Chelsea and how it relates to Chelsea in terms of DNA. And then we can speak on Man City and Man United and Liverpool. In terms of Chelsea, we know that Chelsea's greatest successes have come when Chelsea have been defensive. No Chelsea fan can deny that. From 2012 Champions League, from Mourinho parking the bus in 2005 till 2012, defensive. 2021 under Tuchel, mostly defensive through the knockout rounds. Even in the Premier League, 2010, very defensive, high attack, strong defense, rapid attack. It's always been defensive. If we speak on Liverpool, it's always been heavy metal. Klopp did polish it more in the new era. They went 30 years without a Premier League. And then in 8 years, they won everything in the game. So, Man United, and that's the interesting one. Eric Ten Hag, Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, an older Jose Mourinho. Who else? Is there one more we're missing? We don't mention Rangnick. Solskjaer being the most successful, you could say. Solskjaer played in the second half. There's going to be a 15-minute spell, Fergie time, where Man United are going to play rock and roll football. You could dominate Man United for an entire 60, 70 minutes of the game, but be prepared in the final 20 to be almost demolished. Man United are coming with everything. And Alex Ferguson had that in his repertoire. We all called it Fergie time. Solskjaer sort of embraced that identity of Man United. Every other manager, I think, hasn't really embraced the fact that it's part of Man United's DNA not to come back from L's, no, not to come back from losing positions, but to take it to the opposition in the dying embers, do they say embers, of the game. Last 15, Man United are probably the best team in the world. You know, that's how it was back in the day. So I think, and just across the game, managing the game enough to be in that position to rock the opposition in the final 15. That's who Man United were. And maybe until a manager comes that embraces that philosophy, we don't know if Man United will return to glory. Man City are really just Pep Guardiola. Mancini won the Premier League, Pellegrini won the Premier League, but the identity of football, I think from here on, and I think it's Pep's 8th or 9th year, the identity of the football will be tiki-taka-esque possession football, inverted, crazy football really, that changes over time. Pep is a genius, we know this, but that's Man City's DNA and that's what's brought success. Should we touch on Spurs? Because you know Spurs are an attacking side. They've always played attacking football, never really solid in defense, which is why they haven't really won much in their history. So this is to say that I would like to show respect to Arsenal for giving a deal to a manager that has kept their identity on the pitch. Titles aside, guys, this is a chat that puts titles aside. Yeah, to speak on the identity of football. And yes, as a Chelsea fan now, I want to see possession football. It's nice in the modern game. But will possession football bring trophies to a club that won trophies with its identity being more defensive, or the DNA being more defensive? And let me know your thoughts on that, guys, because maybe our clubs just all need to revert to what won us, what we've won. Let's get it, y'all.